All right, let's see. So that's good. Okay. All right. Damn, this video starts with dot hack music. Amazing. I haven't played that game in so long. All right. Let's see where we at. There's the server. Okay, notification time. All right. Well, let's go ahead and minimize that. Here we are. Playing some more Dwarf. Oh. All right. Well, let's see what we got going on here. It's been a little bit since I looked at this fortress last. Isn't Galena, isn't that lead? I think the issue with what we're at right now, yeah, so we have our volcano production here. And we have a shit ton of iron. But we don't have flux stone, I think, just yet. We haven't cracked into any of that, and we need flux stone to make steel. Hello, man. How's it going? So I think probably the next thing to do with this fortress right now is just like start excavating everything in search of the shit we need for steel. I don't think dacite. What do we need for steel? Let's see. We need calcite, chalk, dolomite, limestone, or marble. Okay, so it says marble notably can be found in the same biome as igneous extrusive layers, i.e. near volcanoes. We're near a volcano. We have a volcano right here. So possibly there will be some marble around here, which would be really cool because marble's fun. It's, you know, making an entire fortress out of marble always sounds really cool. It's the only metamorphic flux stone, okay. Is very valuable when in a primarily metamorphic biome. I feel like we should be in one of those, right? Like, like this should be the biome that we need to be in for Marble because Volcano is here. We have andesite, we have native gold. Huh. We just haven't seen any yet, I think. Okay, hold on. What about alunite? Okay, it is found in igneous extrusive and cowlinite stone layers. So it's possible. Let's look at the igneous extrusive layer. This is rhyolite. Okay, so this is an igneous extrusive layer. So this actually, hold on, igneous extrusive. Wait a minute. Metamorphic layer. So we're looking for shit like quartzite, slate, phyllite, schist, gneiss, marble. It says hematite and galena and stuff can spawn in the metamorphic layers. So I suppose cinnabar, microcline. Okay, hold on. I don't, like we got some shitty stone layers here, I think. Like for what we're looking for. But here's schist. Hold on. But for I think this can show up in multiple layers, right? Or I feel like we should be able to maybe dig around this layer that has schist in it, but I don't know. It's very strange. I think we just need to do some exploratory mining in our base here and try to figure out what the hell we're working with. Is this... I guess that's the edge of the map. So that's not very helpful. Yeah, we're kind of in the top corner. Now, if we look at the world map, where are we? Yo, Wide Cat Groove, hell yeah. I think this is us right here. Yeah, your location. How do we... Can we, like, zoom in? I wanted to look at the biomes we have going on here. Hold on. Dwarf features. Check biomes. After embark. Not seeing an easy way to do this. Yeah, I mean, obviously prior to embark you can do it, but like, man, that's annoying. So we have to figure, because I think what it is The mountain around the edge of our embark here, like, yeah, you can see the mouse. Like, over this way, in sort of this kind of shape, is one biome, like the mountainous area that I think has fluxstone. And then there was, like, soil and stuff, like this different biome you can see right here where the sand is. You can kind of see the edges of the biome here around, like, the basalt, like, mountain floor, and then this sandy floor. Yeah, like, look, there's quartzite up here. Hold on. Quartzite and basalt. Well, basalt is part of the igneous extrusive. But that's, again, that's not that useful. But quartzite is metamorphic, so it's like... There could be... Oh, there's marble up here on the mountain. Okay, duh. Alright, that'll be probably an easier way of doing it than just, like, exploratorily mining. Okay, cool. Good. What we do is we gotta mine staircases. And we'll go up to this layer. Where was... Let's see, where to marble? Marble up here. It's not very much of it, though. It's, like, right here on the corner. Oh, here we go. Okay. So maybe we'll find some marble up here that we can excavate. We can just kind of hollow out the upper layers of the mountain here. I think would be a good idea. So what we'll do is we'll find this layer here and we'll dig staircase up. Maybe back a little bit so it's got more buffer space. Let's see. What if we do this? And then we'll go up to, like, here, because I see marble here, but I don't really see a lot of marble one layer higher. So we'll stop at this layer, and we'll just, like, carve out that forward chunk of the mountain and see what we got going on here. All right, so really quick, let's take a stock of what's going on here. We've got brew drink set up automatically there. We've got plenty of food. We have some alpacas going on over this way. So those guys are cool. We've got turkeys. Looks like the turkeys have hatched, so we are collecting eggs from here. I think that's what this guy is doing. I don't know what this guy is doing, actually. Yeah, he's hauling turkey eggs. Okay. So we're getting food from turkey eggs and such. We should probably cook the turkey eggs into meals at the kitchen. Prepare easy meal. But what are we using to prepare these meals? That's the question. I think if we look at kitchen... Okay, we can... Yeah, don't cook plump helmets. Cook the eggs, for sure. I guess we could just let them use the alcohol to cook meals. But yeah, as long as they don't cook the plump helmets, that's all that matters. So, we just want them to cook eggs into meals and just make a bunch of omelets or whatever. And there we go. And that'll make sure, because if you cook plants, it, like, deletes the seeds. So, we don't want them cooking plants to make sure that we don't run out of seeds to grow more of them. We also have a ton of cats. We don't need this many cat. Unfortunately, we need to be careful about cat. We can't just let them grow it forever, or else we will probably crash the game at some point, or just grind it to a halt. Probably the same thing with these turkeys. We're gonna let them grow up before we start slaughtering them. I think there's a way we can automate it, like, only have this many turkeys, butcher all the rest kind of thing. But we definitely want to have yeah, the cat fortress. It's, you know, it's a danger. You gotta be really careful with it. If you let the cat explosion happen, you'll have like hundreds of cats before you realize it, and then your game grinds to a halt. The good thing is we do have this stone stockpile set up. So they'll be hauling stone out of the, Okay, let's cancel this. We don't need to do this right now. They'll be hauling stone out of the dining room and stuff that they're mining here. Probably in this stockpile, we need to customize it. Okay, never mind. Marble is economic, so it is already excluded. We want to put the marble up here. Because we're going to need to use it in the smelting recipe, so we want it right next to the furnace so they don't have to walk very far to get it. I don't know what our miners are doing. They're not mining? Question mark? I don't really know why they're not mining. Oh, I know why. It's because... Well, no, they're all... Huh. Make bed. What? Why is this guy making beds? Well, whatever. Alright, our miners are just busy doing other stuff. That's why they're not mining. The secret has been revealed. Maybe we just tell them to stop stone cutting and go back to mining. There we go. That'll do it. At least one of them. One of them is making beds, and I don't know what the other one's doing. Hauling stone for some reason. They are all set to mining. So, whatever. I guess what we could do, because these guys are already like legendary and shit, just turn them off and have the lower level miner do his thing. If he would stop crafting beds long enough to go do his job. Okay, that's just one of the other miners. Yeah, they're dropping off their picks. I don't know why Zephon is not doing his job. A little bit strange. Oh. Another caravan that we don't care about. We're probably just gonna piss them off and not let them inside. There he goes, he's doing it. There's nothing we care about trading for, I think, so we're just not gonna bother. That's fine. And if we get invaded while the caravan's stuck outside, then they'll fight the invaders for us. So that's fine. We'll just leave them out there. There we go. So this guy will slowly work his way up, get some more levels. And then once we get up here, we need to figure out where exactly the marble is and just start carving all of this out. It looks like there's hopefully a lot of marble through here, because we can see marble on the left and right side, so hopefully it just like connects and there's a bunch of it we can get. Okay, there he goes. He's doing it. Look at he go. What's up, Pawn? Yeah, I don't know if the music's a little bit too quiet. Let me know if you want me to turn it up a little bit, but yeah, this is Breath of Fire 3. We're listening to relaxing JRPG music to sleep or study to. So we're just vibing. Okay. But yeah, we're on our way to get marble here. There is marble at the top of our mountain that we've settled in, at the very least. So we're working our way up to go get it. We have an alert of a caravan showing up, but we're not going to care about the caravans. We're just going to let them be annoyed. I don't think it's a big deal. It's not like they're going to get pissed off and invade us or anything. Like, they're just going to be mildly upset. And that's fine. Sphalerite. Does that have... I think that has, like, silver in it or something, right? I forget what sphalerite has. Marble. We're watching our miner in training here. The only one who's assigned to mine right now, so he can get all the experience. Oh, there's diorite. That's not quite it yet, but we're close. Huh? Okay. It would be really nice. I don't know in Dwarf Fort, if we can, like, replace floors and make them out of, like, marble and stuff. I don't know if that's a thing. I guess technically we could just, like, construct a floor with the building menu. God, I really wish Dwarf Fortress had the right-click menu like Nomoria has. I think that might be a DF hack thing. I don't remember. But, dude, like, I was playing Nomoria again because I watched, like, a YouTube video of somebody going back and playing that game, and I was like, fuck, dude, I missed this game. So I went and just, like, fucked around in it for a little bit. It's, unfortunately, still a very unfinished video game because they just, like, gave up on it and, stopped making the game a while back. But, you know, it's just like a little Dwarf Fortress type of game. It's basically a little Dwarf Fortress clone that somebody was making. And I think the thing that Nomoria does really well is the controls and, like, playing the game. It just is so much more intuitive. What they did is they have, like, you right-click to just open up, like, this little drop-down menu that's just, like, you can access all of your, like, mining commands and everything from this just right-click menu, and it's so convenient. It's really, really good. I wish it was, like, a fleshed-out game, and it's nicer to play. All right. Let's see here. We can see a little bit of marble right there. And it looks like we're gonna have to go this way. All right, come on, marble chunks, please drop. Okay, so now we're starting to see the marble. So it's kind of like pockets, it looks like. Unfortunately, it's being very stingy. And we're not getting the marble we need to be getting here. I don't know if I can... I don't want to vein miner it. Because, like, if it lets me do that, I don't want to bust open everything. I want it to be, like, you know, up to here. So we leave, like, a wall to keep the outside out. Now, I guess things could just burrow in up here, so that might actually be a bad idea. Okay, we've got one chunk of marble. 2. There we go. We're getting there. We'll just keep assigning this guy to mine. Where are they taking that, is the question. Aha! Perfect. It's already set up so they take the marble here. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Yes. Yes, more marble. and then we'll start producing steel. And once we make some steel swords and stuff, then we'll actually get our military set up and training. Because I think we have some extra dwarves we could toss in the military that are just like soap makers or something that don't really do anything for us right now. So we could just like dump them in the military and have them just start training forever. Very good, very good. What are we looking at now? We have 7 units of marble, like a couple more up there. So I think that can make a decent amount of silver or steel to start. So let's go ahead and make steel bars. We have 8 units of marble. Let's get a couple more. Where is it? There should be marble down here as well. Somewhere. Oh, we just need a couple more units of marble. There's one. There's 2. Okay, so now it's just whatever he finds. Yeah, let's see if there's any more marble down here. There should be marble for a couple layers here. I guess maybe it will just end up being pockets of it, but we'll see. There we go. And yeah, with steel, we should be very, very good for equipment for our military. Steel is quite powerful. And then, right, they can trade with steel swords, so they get attached to the steel sword and can actually use something in combat. So that'll be nice. That'll be very helpful. I don't think we need to make the shields out of steel. I don't think it matters what material shields are made out of. Okay, they're done smoothing the new dining room as well. We do need to get... Yeah, we need to get them on hauling this stone here. That's going to take a minute. It's a pretty slow process. Because I think what happens is when they haul the stone here, then somebody has to pick up the stone and put it in the minecart so it dumps it properly and gets this freed up for more stone to be able to be hauled in. So it's a little bit slow going, but they'll get the stone cleaned up eventually. I guess here we should probably make another bin. Oh, that's a cloth bin. It's already full of stuff. We should probably... they're probably not planting because it's late autumn. But we should make sure that we use up a good amount of our plants to make more seeds for beer so we can grow more wheat. What was that noise? Huh? What? Did you hear that? Was that a Dwarf Fortress noise? What the fuck was that? What just happened? Alright, whatever, man. Our turkeys are hanging out. I think we have enough space in here that they're not, like, tearing each other to pieces. I hope. They seem pretty chill. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck was that? What was that noise? Oh, we need pig iron. We need pigu. How do you make pig iron? Oh, we actually need coal. We can't just survive off of magma smelting alone to make steel. I see. How do we do this? Well, I guess what we could do... Because we're limited by our wood supply. We don't have a ton of wood because we have to get it off the cavern layer. That's interesting that this is a warm wall. I guess because it's above lava. But we'll probably just build our workshop over here, just channel. It's going to be a little bit dangerous, I think, because they might decide to walk into the lava and die for no reason. But if we channel this square out, we should be able to build right here a magma, like, furnace thing to smelt charcoal. Yeah, and then let's... Oh, right. This is not... okay. Well, that actually... That's fine. Let's go ahead and get them to... channel this out. And then... Let's go ahead and not dump it, but let's prevent them from accessing these things. And then let's go ahead and dig a channel here. Huh. Okay. I don't know if these will melt. They might. But then now let's go ahead and build... let's see. I mean, maybe we could have done it already at the magma stuff we have. I thought, but I think there's a different workshop. It's like a furnace, right? Like a wood furnace. Oh. Oh, the magma smelter can refine coal. Okay, hold on. Did we not have one of those already? We do. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, this was a waste of time. All right, well, is there any other magma workshop we could make? I guess we never did make the magma glass furnace, so we could just do that. Oh, we did. That's that right there. Well, what the hell? Okay, there may not be any other magma workshops, and we might just... So we have our magma forge, smelter, and glass furnace. I guess technically we could put in a magma kiln. I don't think we even have clay. I'm just trying to think of a way to use this. I guess, whatever. We'll just build floor over it. Okay. I didn't realize... So if we go here... I don't see the option, though, to, like... I think we have to do the wood... Because there's coke, but there's not... You know what I mean? Okay, so never mind. This is not what we... Yeah, there's no magma-powered workshop for... what I'm thinking of here. We do have allanite blocks. Let's do that. I'm just doing allanite because, like, I know that it's magma safe. So just in case the floor needs to be magma safe, we'll just do that. Okay, so the workshop we actually need is... A wood furnace. Make charcoal. Yeah. Oh, does not require fuel. Okay. Okay, never mind. So we'll just put that down here, maybe. Or should we put this over here? Let's put this here, because that's near the wood. Let's try that. Whoa. Oh, somebody got a Fey mood. That's what that was about. Okay, thank God. They were able to make it. Because otherwise they would have gone insane. Alright, so that noise was somebody, like, got in a weird mood and wanted to make an artifact, and they made a shitty figurine. So that's cool. Whatever, dude. Alright, so now what we could do is make charcoal. And I think using the charcoal, we can make pig iron. So coal, it should go up here after they make the charcoal. I think. Yeah, there we go. So now we can do... So pig iron needs refined coal. So now that we have charcoal, can we do anything here? We might actually need coal, which I don't know if we have access to. Huh. Well, this kind of sucks. We either need lignite or bituminous coal, which I don't think... We don't have any ligma, and I don't think we have any bituminous coal either. Oh, that sucks. Shit. Well, what do we do now? Oh, they did melt. They became molten native copper and something. Whatever. Okay. So if we want to do this properly, we have to find lignite. Where can we find lignite? Sedimentary layer. I don't think we have any sedimentary. Uh-oh. Sedimentary layers. Sandstone, siltstone, mudstone, shale, claystone, rockstone, limestone, dolomite, chert, chalk. Yeah, and that's also where you find bituminous coal. I don't think we have a sedimentary layer under this. Now, maybe we have a sedimentary layer, like, under the, this biome. Right now it has andesite. Let's see, native silver. Where does native silver show up? I think native silver is just anywhere. Native silver is not a sedimentary layer thing. So... maybe we don't have sedimentary. Uh-oh. Shit. This might suck really bad. And then now we have to trade for that stuff. Let's go down to the cavern layer. What do we see down here? We see granite. Bismuthinite. Is that... That's not listed as the, uh-oh. Yeah, I think we might be fucked. I don't think we have... I think we just have the like, volcano type of, you know, igneous whatever rocks. I don't think we have the layers we need for coal, which is, very annoying. I mean, we could just outfit our military in iron. Like, iron's fine. I was just hoping to do steel, because I never really do steel production, since it's a little bit involved, and I don't often have the materials for it. Okay, what we can also do is just go to the surface and build a trading depot. That is also an option, technically. So we can, like... Maybe we have them just stick around over here, or we could build it outside. If we do it outside, they're open to being attacked, which I don't know how bad that is to let your traders get attacked by invasions. But maybe we want to let them inside the fortress and just build a trading depot up here. Oh, we have migrants we had to let in anyways. All right. Well, there we go. I didn't even realize migrants showed up. Okay, diplomacy. So now we actually do have a thing we need to buy from them. So we may as well ask them to, like, bring more of coal and shit if they can. Something smells funky. I think my roommates might be starting to cook something or whatever. Like, I smell something in the... It smells a little bit off. Like, I think something burnt. I don't know. It smells funky in here. Oh, speaking of cooking things, I need to go throw some, like, rice in a rice cooker at some point. I ordered some food, again. And, I should make some rice to go with it. I got some, like, Indian food. Okay, so where... Is it under stone? Yeah, bituminous coal and lignite. We want them to bring those, and that's all we care about. So we'll have to pay double, but I think that's fine, as long as they bring more of it. They need thread. Thread could work. Maybe. Okay, so let's construct a trading depot. Out of this orthoclase that's nearby. And then maybe some allanite or something. And what are these guys doing outside? Oh, he's a visitor. Okay, that's... Never mind. We're good. Okay, so people are finally coming into the fort that were stuck outside. I didn't realize we had a migrant wave. That's good, though. That means we got some bodies to put in the military. And what we need to do now is we need to pump out some shit to trade. Let's get some rock, maybe like toys or something, or figurines, things like that. So let's add work orders. So let's maybe make like rock toys, rock crafts. Actually, crafts. I think crafts are what we want to do. We'll just do a bunch of those. And we'll do, let's see. Allanite is useful for magma safe stuff, so we probably don't want to use that up crafting. Let's just use, like, schist or something. I think all stone is, like, equally valuable. So we'll do some of that. And... we'll use, I don't know, rhyolite too. Why not? Let's make like 20 rock crafts here. Okay. I don't know if the caravan is still here, or if they're gonna come over here to trade. They should, but they might have already left, because we left them locked out for a while. We may also need to... Well, no, because they removed the impassable tiles from workshops and stuff, so they should be able to just go right in here and set up their trading depot. Set up at the trading depot. So I think the caravan might just be gone, which is fine. Like, that's not a big deal. We gave them our order for next year, so that's all we really care about, is making sure we get them in next time, so we can trade for the coal we need. Because, yeah, we can't do any steel until we get pig iron. I guess what we could do, because it, like, material of the shields don't matter, we could make a couple iron shields. I don't know if it's more, like, efficient to make steel, if that uses up, like, more of your iron or something, or... I don't know. I don't know if we should keep waiting on that. I'm not seeing any merchants showing up here. There is an axe dwarf just hanging out. I don't know what he's doing. He's leaving. Okay, so I think merchant is not showing up. So what we do is we just pull the lever. I think everybody that was outside got inside the fort, so we're good on that. Did I see? I thought I saw something moving around over here, but I guess not. Okay, so 21 dwarves means we need more bedrooms. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 bedrooms as is. Okay, so we gotta start mining. There's bedrooms all along this way. Go like that. And I think to make sure this gets done in a reasonable amount of time, we will connect up, or we'll turn on mining for our other miners as well, just to make sure that this gets done quickly. And we'll just dig out the rest of these bedrooms. It's more than we need right now, but I think we might as well just do it. Just to get this done. Now, in terms of beds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 beds, which is, that's plenty. We didn't get 10 new migrants. We only got like 7. Here we go, and they'll wheelbarrow these out of here, put them in the stone pile. So that'll be good. Okay, let's take a look at labor. Let's go to stone cutters, because these are the people that do smoothing and stuff. Let's turn these guys on to smoothing. And then we'll set up our military pretty soon. I think we'll go ahead and just try to start doing that. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, it's going nice and quick. Now, I don't know if they get attached to, like, armor that they wear. I don't think they do. I think it's just the attachment thing is for, like, swords and shields and stuff that's in their hands. As they train with those, they'll want to prefer, like, whatever weapon they've been using. If we keep a couple different weapons, like copper and iron and stuff, maybe we could even have them cycle weapons so they don't get attached to anything before we get the steel weapons. I don't know if that would work. But I think my food is probably here by now. So I'm gonna go BRB. And I might throw some rice in as well. So I'll be back in a few. I put rice in the rice machine that makes the rice happen. So we're good. I started the rice cooker. It should be fine to just leave it unattended. It's just like a third of a cup of rice or something. And then when it's done cooking, it just automatically goes to like warming mode. So I'll probably go check that like in half an hour or something. But yeah. All right, let's finish these bedrooms. There we go. Now we just got to get the beds in here. It would be nice to prioritize hauling the stuff that's like nearby instead of going all the way down here to empty these. I don't know why they're doing this. They're just like, let's go to the furthest spot possible. It's very goofy. I guess they just kind of randomly pick. All right, well, start building some beds here and there. There we go. All right. Okay, we have a bunch of doors. Good. We can slap these on. We need the doors on here so it like can detect that it is a room automatically for the designations. There we go. Perfect. And now they should auto-claim their rooms as they need them. So that's all taken care of. But yeah, I don't know. Playing No Moria just made me think like, man, now I want to make a fucking Dwarf Fortress game. I got too many fucking game ideas and like ADD makes me want to like just dump whatever I'm doing and do something else. Fucking... I was thinking like... I was looking around at stuff on like itch.io, you know, just like random assets and things. And I found somebody made this this free isometric tile set where they popped open Blender and they made like little Lego blocks, like 3D models, and then they used that to make the sprites. And they were like pretty decently sized, they're like 100 resolution or like 100 something by 100 something. But they had it like they turned it into like a sprite 2D tile sheet thing. with these 3D models, and I was thinking like that would be kind of really cool, right? Like having a Dwarf Fortress style like colony management game, but it's in like Lego art style. Like you like the ground and stuff is like Lego blocks and everything. And I was thinking about it because No Moria uses like an isometric, you know, viewpoint, so it kind of looks 3D even though it's 2D sprites. And it's like doing that with the Lego block thing, that could actually be kind of cool. And then like, you know, you have like your little Lego minifigures as the dwarves that are running around. I don't know. I thought that could be kind of neat. Like that could be a cool little game. And that, I kind of want to work on it, but then it's like, well, I should work on other game ideas I have and like not just not just jump around. I need to write it down. Like I need to write this down in a notebook or something so I can like come back to it later. Because I think it could be a really good idea. With the Lego type of stuff. Obviously you couldn't do like actual Lego, because that's copyright or fucking whatever. But you know, you just do legally distinct Lego. And yeah, I don't know. I think it could be neat. I think that'd be really fun. And then like you could even like with it being Lego, it's, you know, I'm just tinkering away at it here and there. I'm going a little bit slow because like I'm still a bit uncertain about what I want to do with it. So I've just been like kind of staring at it and blankly, but like I just need to, I don't know, I'm just like slowly picking at it. My roommates were wanting to do a thing, like they wanted to make a little game, like an idle game or something, that I'll probably end up helping them with here and there, just to give me at least something like different so I can like think about something else, do that a little bit, and then go back to my own ideas. But they wanted to make like a little outer space themed like idle game thing with like a little alien that you raise like a Tamagotchi or something like that. And it sounds kind of neat. But I figured I'd help them with that too, and that would give me an excuse to work on something different without like abandoning my own project, because it'll be somebody else's project. What is this guy doing in here? Oh, he's somebody's pet. Snail. Oh, it's gone. The snail blinked out of existence. But yeah, I don't know. I think I like the Lego idea thing. Like, it sounds fun in theory. Like, it sounds like a neat little idea. So, I definitely want to, like, write it down so I don't forget by the time a couple weeks pass. Alright. Dudes are pretty happy, except for one guy who's not happy. What's wrong with this guy? Oh, he got stuck outside. Well, what the hell, dude? What are you doing out there? Somebody let him in. Yeah, the fucking one guy who got stuck outside. Okay, that human hammer man is not ideal. Dude, where's this fucking one guy? Where's his ass? Okay, he is going inside to get a drink, thank God. Oh, that guy got stuck outside too. What the hell? Why did these dudes get stuck outdoors? I had the door open for like days. I don't know why they didn't just wander into the base normally. We have a meeting hall for them to like sit in and drink stuff. Is this somebody's pet? It is. I think. He has a name. Yeah, Pet of Udib. Is that one of our dudes? Yeah, this engraver. Well, how do we get this guy inside? He's just stuck outdoors. Oh, this is stupid, dude. Why are they so dumb? Petition. No. Leave my base immediately. You cannot be here to eradicate monsters. I guess I could let him go into the caverns and lock him in, but I just don't want to deal with it. I don't know. The dog is just going to have to be outside. Like, he's not entering the building. I guess we could actually add him to a pasture, right? We could put the dog over here. Like, he doesn't need to graze, but we could just temporarily say, like, hey, put the dog in with these guys. Like, so the stray mule, put him in here. The stray horse, put him in there. Water buffalo calf, I don't know where that came from. Put him in here. Bunny, put the bunny in here. The bunny's got to graze, so the bunny has to go in here. And we know that this turkey poult is part of the base, so that he's not a big deal. Where's the dog, though? That was a dog, right? Where the fuck is... There he is. So, Tobul, get him in here. And that way... Technically, I mean, we could put the turkeys over here as well. Like, there's no reason they can't just be in here, so it keeps them organized. Put him, put the rooster, put the turkey. There we go. And that'll make sure our animals are accounted for. And especially the ones that are people's pets, we can keep them safe. So get the horse. Get that guy. Just grab all these random animals off the map and bring them in. Okay, it's going very slow. This dog is quite uncooperative. And they're getting sick from being out in the sun. So that's going to temporarily make some people unhappy, but, I mean, we got to do what we got to do. I think we're good. Let's double check and make sure nobody else is fucking around outside. I think we're good, though. Okay. Pull the lever. All right, we should be all good. Cleanup is progressing. Okay, this guy, unmet needs, socialize, stay occupied. Dehydrated, yeah. That's fine. He's starving. He'll feel better once he's not thinking about starving and dehydration anymore. So that shouldn't be too bad. We probably want to move this down here. Okay, we got some shit pumped out here. We want a lot. Let's go ahead and let's make a couple more bins. So we can hold all this crap. Make like 4 bins. Let's say this one gets 2 of them. And then this gets 2 of them for now. And that'll use up some of our wood, but that's fine. We still have excess wood down by the cavern layer anyways. So we've got enough wood to make these bins and not have to worry too much. This one, let's say just one bin. This one, 2 max. Okay, we put one more bin here. We did not get a bin here, so I guess we need even more. Just trying to see what all is consuming the bins. I don't think these... Yeah, these are raw lumber, so they don't take any bins. There we go. There we go. That cleans up all these little figurines and stuff that take up a bunch of physical space in the stockpiles. And we could do some more rock crafts. We might as well. Because we're gonna need to have a lot of valuables to trade, since the coal is gonna be worth twice as much as usual, since we wanted it so bad. They're gonna charge us double. So we kind of want to make sure we have as many crafts on hand as we can get. Let's go ahead and up this to 3. Okay, so the cleanup operations are going well. Got good food and drink and stuff. So what do we want to do now? Let's see. We're approaching the end of winter. This guy's unhappy. Yeah, being starved. That's fine. His good bedroom and stuff will hopefully help balance him out until he forgets about dying. Oh yeah, let's also smooth out their rooms here. With 20 dwarves, we should be able to get these done pretty quick. And that'll help make sure their bedrooms are nice. At this point, we should probably... I think they're still doing okay with the non-denominational church. I don't think we start needing, like, the dedicated churches until maybe later. I don't remember exactly, like... Because they can still pray as long as it's, you know, it's not... Their god is available to pray there. Which, if it's non-denominational, like, anybody can go use it. And I think that ends up working just fine. Like, I don't think we need more than that. At least for a while. Maybe it's like guild halls, where it's like, once you have enough dwarves, then they say, like, okay, well, now we need, like, our own, like, dedicated church. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that goes real fast with all these guys. Hell yeah. So that's good. That gets done nice and quick. And then once they're done with this, they can go back to hauling, finish cleaning up the bedrooms and whatnot. Awesome. Okay. We could also think about gemstones for trading value. That could also be a really good idea. Like, I think we might have somebody who's good at cutting gems, and we could just have them start doing that. And that'll, like, we could either just cut the gemstones and sell those, or I think we could even turn the cut gemstones into other stuff. Okay, cool. Game save. We've made it a year. Or another year. I think this is our 2nd year. I'm surprised we haven't been invaded yet, but... I think maybe Dwarf Fortress invasions happen over the course of a few years in between or something, unless you do something to piss them off. So, I don't know. Stray horse. We could probably butcher the horse. We don't really need random horse. We actually have a breeding pair of pigs. That's pretty cool. We have alpacas. I think we only need one male per so many females. We have, let's see, 5 female alpacas. It's not bad. Yeah, the horse. We'll go ahead and butcher the horse. We'll butcher the mule. And then we're just waiting for these turkeys to grow up, and then we're going to kill a bunch of those. And that'll give us a ton of meat for a while. Oh, we have even more female baby alpacas that haven't grown up yet, so we'll have like 6 to 8. We have a couple males that probably once they grow up, we'll butcher them off because we don't need too many males. And I don't think the males give us milk either, so they don't really do anything for us. We might keep 2 males just in case, because I don't know exactly how many, like, the ratio is. I'm pretty sure there is a ratio of, like, you need, like, one male animal can only breed with so many females, and but I don't remember exactly how that works. Yeah, we've got tons of food. Let's see. So, easy meal work order. Let's keep 20 on hand, which we already have, but let's just make sure we have plenty for all of our dwarves. Maybe 30, actually, because we have so many dwarves now. We want to make sure nobody goes hungry. Or at least, that way they have meals to eat instead of just the raw ingredients. It's pretty important. We aren't making that many drinks that often. Let's see. Less than 50 dwarven wine. Let's go ahead and set this one up to less than 50. But we're out of cave wheat, apparently. Okay, we do have seeds. Okay, so we're just waiting for the next season. Fair enough. Okay, and now we have a whole bunch of meat that we can use to cook meals. Very good, very good. And we still have a ton of empty barrels here, so we're fine on food storage for the time. Let's go ahead and set this to 3 bins. Let's make more bins. Keep some extra on hand. Because yeah, they're still crafting, so we're gonna have some more piling up here. Let's see, what's this guy? He's a skilled mason and stone carver. He's proficient at stone crafting, so he might make some good stuff. He wants to eat good meals. He wants to fight. He wants to help people. He wants to make merry and be with family. He needs excitement. I don't know. I don't know what to do for that guy. We do need to think about our thread industry. Because we want to start making clothing pretty soon. It's been a couple years. I think people are going to start needing clothes replaced. I should have set this up sooner. I always forget about it. But what we want to do is... Dead pigtails. Can we get those out of the way? That's in the way, right? Like... How do I get rid of those? I guess I don't. I don't know. Maybe if I build a floor over them or something, it'll, like, delete the tile. Because it was, like, blocking the farm plot from going there. I'm not really sure what was up with that. Let's also just mine out some more space. And maybe just throw the farms over here since that's in the way. Okay. Let's make a big farm plot here for cloth. And I don't think it's pig. Oh, okay, hold on. There's that noise again. So our stone crafter withdrew from society. Where is it? This guy got into a weird mood. And wants to make stuff. They're gonna, like... They should have something that tells you what they need. Like, they start muttering, like, I need these materials. Because he's not immediately moving, so I think he's missing stuff. Wait, no, this guy's already legendary. No, he's making... Wait, what? Did that already happen? No, this is, like, just happening. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. They're over here. They've claimed this one. So they are getting the materials they need so far. This guy. Strange mood. Okay. So this guy's actually, I think, going to become a legendary stonecrafter as well. That's insane. We should actually be able to make a lot of good stuff then, if these guys are legendary stone cutters. So hold on, let's get some labor going. So. So stone crafting. Is that under stone cutting? Or is that carving? Huh. I don't actually know what that's under. Maybe it's stone carving. Well, no, because then... What the fuck? Huh. I don't know how to limit... Because, see, we have our legendary stonecutter here because he made that, like, random thing. I don't know how to limit these people from... like, I would want everybody to smooth. I guess I can just restrict who can use the workshop, right? Like, you can just say... only this guy... But see, this is stone crafting. This isn't like stone cutting. So that stone cutting thing, I think it's because he made a figurine, he made a statue. So it gave him stone cutting experience instead of stone crafting. So I guess it actually doesn't really matter. Like, nobody is that good at stone crafting right now. Now, this guy over here, who is making a secretive thing, he may be doing stone crafting and he might become legendary. And then at that point, I think I'll restrict that guy to this workshop if he becomes a legendary crafter. All right, let's see if he can get everything he needs to start. He's still gathering materials. He's got microcline, rhyolite, and schist so far. Okay, he went back here to grab another stone. If all he needs is stone, that would be ideal. Okay, he needs leather and then some more stone. So he needs leather right now, which we have hides. We just need like a leather working station. Because we have like, I think unprocessed leather we need to process. I don't know where it is, so I'm not sure where exactly I should build my leather processing workshop. I could just build it right here for now. Since I don't know where the body parts went. Oh, they're still on the butcher shop. Yeah, we have, actually, hold on. I think there's actually a leather production stuff, and we might not even be able to make... Oh, shit. This guy might go insane, because we don't have leather. And I don't think we have an easy way to get it. Because I think you need to, like, make stuff to process leather. Hold on. Where is it? Farming? Yeah, like, you have to make leather from hides. Which I think we don't have what we need for that. Oh, this could be really bad. Hold on, let's see. Let's build this and see what we can do. Because it's still... if we can't do anything, we just have to block this guy in and let him go insane and die. Like, there's nothing you can do about it otherwise. Tan a hide. Can we do this? Do that right now. Can anybody tan a hide? Okay, we can't... Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Alright, so if we tan a hide, that should give him... That should give him leather to work with, and we can keep him from going insane. Perfect. Okay, thank God. He still needs more leather. Okay. No, never mind. Never mind. He's good. He's good. Is he... Yeah, okay. We did it. We got him 2 pieces of leather. And it says he's working secretly, so that means he's got everything he needed, I think. So he should be good. If he's not picturing stuff anymore, I think he's making his legendary item. Also, those noises are very loud. I think it's the sound effect volume. I don't know. Let's turn down ambience. Let's turn down sound effects a little bit. Let's just make sure those aren't super loud anymore. There we go. And let's see what we get out of this guy. Now, we can't sell it. I think people get unhappy if we sell those. I don't remember. Maybe we could. I doubt they'll have enough materials for us that, like, selling it would be a good deal. But if it's just some shitty, like, toy or something. They made an earring, yeah. So they didn't claim it as, like, a family heirloom or anything. So I think that means we could just sell it if we felt like it. Okay, so let's see if we can find these, like, legendary things that we've made. Artifacts, here we go. We have an artifact. Is this... What is this? An artifact copper crossbow. What the hell? Oh. There's an animal person with an artifact crossbow. Damn, that'd be insane if we could nab that off of him. I think. I don't remember how much, like, crossbow quality matters. That might just matter of using it as a hammer. Okay, anyway. So they have that. All right, so we have made Guild Wet, the figurine, and the Elder Emancipation as earrings. So let's take a look at Guild Wet. This is... Can I wish I could see this easier. It's like... I don't know why it doesn't stretch this out so you can read it more. A microcline figurine of Panther Panted the Heliotrope Tulips. All craft dwarf ship is of the highest quality. The item is a masterfully designed image of Panther Panted the Heliotrope Tulips, the Mountain Titan. Okay, so that's a Titan. In microcline by Kib. The Panther Panted is traveling. The artwork relates to the wandering of the Mountain Titan in the Tooth of Air in year 1. It is decorated with yak bone. Okay. And then the other one that we have is the Elder Emancipation. Rhyolite earring. It is encrusted with stuff. Okay, it doesn't have fancy art on it. It's just an earring. All right, so we could potentially sell those off, I think. And then nobody's going to really be worried about it. But now, if we take a look at labor here, and we look at our... So Kib became a legendary stonecutter, but if we look at stone crafting... which is like a different thing. Where the fuck is it? Is it leatherworking, wood crafting? Here we go. Stone crafting. If we take a look at stone crafting, this guy is now legendary stone crafting. So if we only let this guy do our crafting now, we can just start pumping out like masterwork toys and objects and stuff. I think. So now we just say Ignis is the only one that does stone crafting. Nobody else. And then I think if we look at the miner job, we want to turn off, I think stone crafting is enabled? No, okay. All right, so now that guy's like the only one who can do it. And then if we do a work order for rock crafts, and we just tell him to use, I don't know, orthoclase or whatever. If we do that, our legendary dwarf here should be the only one that can do that job now that we've restricted it. And then he should start pumping out much higher quality things that'll be worth a lot. Are you guys gonna start that job or nah? I guess nah. The answer is nah. They ain't. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, and there's our legendary dude right there, and he's doing the job. Okay, perfect. So now he's also going to be really fast at doing it, and he's going to produce like high quality crafts, like this amulet, which is exceptional. And this guy is hauling something else, so he should start pumping out some really, really good shit here. There's a bracelet that's exceptional. There's a ring that's masterwork. So, yeah, that's awesome. All right, that kind of solves our money issues right there. Okay, I think we've tanned all the hides. I think this auto generates tanned hide jobs if you have it available. So that takes care of that. Awesome, awesome. Oh, there's miasma in here. Oh, shit. Why did you guys do this? Why didn't the meat get put in the stockpiles? Dumbass dwarves, man. Okay. What are we gonna do about this? We need to get the meat out of there so people don't get sick. They're gonna get pissed off smelling miasma. That's weird. Why is this... I forgot to put meat. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Actually, no. No, meat doesn't go there. Meat goes here. They should have put the meat here. The raw food stockpile has meat enabled. And it has maximum barrels 81, and these are empty barrels, I think. These are all empty right here. Hello? My god, dude. It's so stupid. Oh, the butcher shop. Oops. The butcher shop is not outputting to the raw food stockpile, I think. That's why it got fucked up. Hold on, just get rid of those. I think maybe that was my mistake. I don't know. It's really annoying. But now we have all this rotten fucking meat that we need to get rid of. So, in order to do that, I think we're just gonna go... We're probably just gonna open this and put it outside. Oops. Alright, well that sucks. That was a waste of meat. Not a big deal, I guess, because we have plenty of food, but it's still annoying. Refuse. Is, like, rotten meat a thing? No. Well, there's that, but... I don't know if just turning on meat here is enough. Yeah, everybody's gonna get a little bit unhappy from schmelling the miasma. Not a lot we can do about that, but yeah, okay, they're putting the rotten stuff out here. And I think when it's outdoors like this, it won't even make miasma. Oh, they're vomiting. Sorry. There's still some rotten nervous tissue here. Is that a different type of refuse? Maybe I just turn all of this on? No. All item types? And maybe all corpses? But we don't want... Like, I want to keep bones and teeth and stuff. We can use those. I just want to get rid of nervous tissue. I don't know what that counts as. Maybe that does count as meat and they just haven't hauled it yet. Okay, we got more vomiting over here. Very, very unfortunate. Rotten nervous tissue. What does this count as? What? How do we get them to put that out there? They're also vomiting because they went outside. That doesn't help either. Okay, well, it's not miasming, so we're just gonna pull the lever for now, and then we'll deal with it later. So like the bones and hair and stuff, we could probably just put in this stockpile for now. So bones, oops, none of that. All bones, shells, teeth, horns and hooves, hair and wool, skulls. All those up here. And that'll clean it off of the butcher shop. Okay, we've got rendered fat that we took out of there, so that's cool. Okay, people are unhappy, but they're getting a little bit back to normal. Our population went up by 1. New arrival. Okay, so we have a new migrant wave again. I think, what can we do? There might be a way we can get the migrants to, like, clump up over here. Maybe let's just set a meeting area by the volcano. Outside staging area. I think there's a way we could do it with burrows or something, maybe, but let's just put a meeting area here, and then we can suspend the activity after we get all the migrants in. So, okay. We're getting some people in. We got like a couple dwarves. Still going up. Oh, this guy's a visitor. Okay. I think they probably want to come into the cave and kill monsters. There's also a camel woman axe person. So we got a bunch of random dudes that showed up. Okay, so we went from like 22 to 28. Not a huge wave. That's good. I think that's everyone. Okay, so I think what we'll do now, if these people are here to eradicate monsters, we'll go ahead and let them into the cavern lair. We'll like go bring the bridge down and let them run around in there and be stupid. So let's pull this lever. And then let's pause the activity here. There we go. So now everybody can come inside. And they should come inside. Please stop being here. Okay, fuck it. Remove the zone. Who's this guy? He's just a spear dwarf. He's a visitor. Okay, he's here to slay beasts. Got it. Petition. Oh, well, there we go. What we're talking about with the temple. Yep. So we need to make a temple. Probably on this layer, we'll come off to the side and make a temple or something. Maybe a 7x7 area? Is that big enough for a temple? I don't know. So we'll map out a thing for if we get more that we need to do. So the Silken Fellowship needs a temple. Built and furnished, it needs a temple and a priest. Which I guess we could just make one of the new arrivals if they are a worshiper of that into a priest. We'll deal with that in a minute. I need these people to not be out here anymore. I need them to just go inside and do their petition thing. Yeah. There we go. So come on. Come on. Get the hell out of here. That is the downside, I guess, of the meeting area thing, is they just get stuck there and they don't do anything. Which is very annoying. I don't remember how to force them to, like, not exist outside. Or to stop being outside. While I think about that, though, I think my food is probably done by now. It's been, I think, an hour. So I'm gonna go BRB, grab my food, and then we will continue the video game. Okay. You when you're awake. It's so true. What's up, man? I am back. I have my food. You lived. You did it. Yeah. You survived. Uh-huh. Why is that? These guys need to get their asses inside. I don't know what they're doing out here. Oh, jeez. Fellas, this ain't the hall anymore. You need to go downstairs. Okay, hold on. Let me just make another meeting area in the dining room we carved out. There we go. That'll get them to scoot their boots. Okay, you get inside too. All right, so we'll pull the lever. And then, so what we'll do is we will accept the petitions to eradicate monsters, right? So what we'll do is we'll approve all of them. And then we'll go down here. And we'll pull the lever. Right, right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's rough. Okay, now our monster hunters should come down here and flood into the caves. There's one of them. No, get, oh my god, go to the cave. This is why I never accept their petitions. These people fucking suck. They just sit around and drink your booze and just do nothing useful. I hate monster hunters. They're the worst. They don't even go in the cave to kill monsters. They just sit around doing nothing. Like, you're here to be a monster slayer. What are you doing? There you go. Okay, now you're moving. And this guy, not even in the cave, just sitting in the hallway. Hello? Okay, we've got 2 of the monster hunters in the cave. If we can get the stupid fucking camel idiot to go in the cave, we can lock them all in. Yes, this is the only entrance. I don't know what they're doing up here. Alcoholic deadbeat. Exactly. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Eradicating monsters is just code word for being a freeloader and doing nothing. Go in the cave. Oh my god, go in the cave. Please. And now they're getting sad. They're getting upset. Just... I mean, yeah, they'll kill hostile mobs in the caves, so, like, they will do something sometimes. But, like, other times, they'll just sit there and then throw a tantrum and, like, destroy your fortress. Okay, thank the Lord in heaven. You guys are never coming back out of the cave. Fuck you. Lock them all in. Okay. Double check and make sure they all went in there. Okay. They're all in the cave. We've done it. Thank God. Now they'll all just stay in the cave until they starve to death, and then there we go. Problem solved. Alright. Very epic. Alright, how's this coming along? Okay, we're done. We're already done carving this out. Let's go ahead and approve the petition for the Silken Fellowship. So let's go ahead and make a, I guess it's just a meeting area. That's fine. I mean, they can die down there. I don't care. I don't want them alive. Like, I only let them in so they could go get shut in the cave and die. Yeah, there we go. Get enough worshippers and it's like, okay, we need our temple now. Exactly, that's the plan. Okay. All right, so we got 12 worshippers. Oh, okay. So it needs to become a temple, which I think means it needs a certain amount of value. It looks like next at 2,000 dwarf bucks. So I think we need to make this fancy enough that it can rank up to being a temple, because it's just a shrine right now. Okay, so we're up to 31 dwarves. I think we need more bedrooms, too. Okay, it does say who has quarters already. What? No, I don't want to go to them. I want to assign them to the bedroom. I want to take stock of who has quarters. So we know how many more bedrooms to make. Looks like we need... Okay, so visitor. The camel people are grazers and need pastures. That's funny. So we only need like 3 more beds, actually. So that's not bad. Make a couple extra though. Yeah, see, away from family for too long, unable to help anybody. All this stuff is causing issues for this dwarf. I don't really know what to do about him. There's a goose in here. Okay, let's take a look at the livestock and make sure all of our grazers are in the grazing zone.